All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're looking at something absolutely fascinating. We're totally peeling back the curtain on the exact blueprint behind Uplatz' highly structured 8-part AI series. It's called Top LLMs Explained. Now, this isn't just another run-of-the-mill AI recap. We're deconstructing a literal 2026 producer's Bible to see exactly how you take a massive, hyper-complex, ever-changing topic and engineer it into a high-retention educational asset.
So what makes an 80-minute AI series actually watchable? I mean, we all know the feeling, right? AI content fatigue is so real. The landscape is moving at breakneck speed, and frankly, we are drowning in generic updates every single day. So how exactly do you command and keep a professional's attention for nearly an hour and a half of dense technical breakdowns? Well, the source material we're digging into today provides a masterful answer to that exact problem. And this quote right here, this hits the nail on the head. The blueprint explicitly states, this series is not a general AI explainer. It is a professional decision tool. They are treating this content like a strict procurement guide. Think of it as a technology selection framework tailored specifically for enterprise architects or data practitioners. They are absolutely not chasing the hype cycle. They are building a hardcore utility. We're talking about roughly 80 total minutes of runtime, spread across 8 separate segments. But here's the kicker. It's not just 80 minutes of rambling. Every single minute is meticulously engineered to hold a professional's attention, deliver dense value, and seamlessly push them to the very next piece of the puzzle. Here's our quick roadmap to deconstruct this whole thing. 1. The strategic positioning. 2. The 3-act narrative arc. 3. The standard episode blueprint. 4. Hidden playlist retention mechanics. And finally, 5. The commercial integration engine. Let's start with Section 1, the strategic positioning, a professional procurement guide. Let's see how this sets the stage.
You've got to notice the sharp contrast here. Typical AI explainers usually give you these isolated, fluffy overviews with generic B-roll. But Uplatz, they guarantee replay value by constructing a cohesive, cumulative decision matrix. Because they stick to strict formats and incredibly specific grounded use cases, you can watch just one segment and get massive value, or watch the whole series to build a complete picture. It basically turns the explainer into a high-value bookmark that professionals will keep coming back to whenever they need to evaluate model choices.
Okay, moving to Section 2, the 3-act narrative arc, structuring the 8 episodes.
So how do they organize all this dense information? They map it out over a deliberate 3-act journey spanning a 4-week upload schedule. Act 1 drops the anchor with the big 4 labs, kicking off with GPT 5.5 to set the baseline benchmarks. Then, Act 2 completely shifts gears to open-source challengers like DeepSeek v4, pivoting the conversation to cost and self-hosting. And finally, Act 3 wraps it all up by focusing on EU sovereignty and GDPR compliance. It's a brilliant narrative flow, taking the viewer smoothly from frontier baselines straight through to strict legal compliance.
All right, Section 3, the standard episode blueprint, minute-by-minute mechanics. Let's zoom in on the micro level here. The sheer discipline here is wild. Every single 10-minute segment follows this exact rigid blueprint. They hook you, hit the accessible technicals, present honest benchmarks, show grounded real-world use cases, do a pricing comparison, and land on a decision card. It's all about pattern recognition. By the 3rd breakdown, you are completely conditioned. You know exactly when the pricing data is coming or when they'll drop the technical benchmarks. It makes consuming super complex data incredibly efficient. And this right here, this is absolute psychological gold. At the 7-minute and 15-second mark, they dedicate a full minute exclusively to limitations. The strict rule is to lay out 3 to 5 honest problems and never, ever soften genuine flaws. By actively spending time on what a model gets wrong, they prove they're analytical, not promotional. And man, that builds immense professional trust. Next up, Section 4, hidden playlist retention mechanics, engineering the bench. How do they actually get you to stay? A huge piece of that puzzle is the decision card. At 8 minutes and 15 seconds in, you get this consistent visual tool popping up. It categorizes the model into 3 clear buckets: use if, consider alternatives if, and avoid if. Because this shows up every single time, it becomes this recognizable, highly valuable asset that people will literally screenshot and drop into their team Slack channels.
But they don't just rely on graphics. The whole blueprint demands constant cross-referencing. For instance, when analyzing Claude Opus 4.7's coding scores, they instantly contrast it with GPT 5.5 score from earlier in the series. They use episode-to-episode hooks, consistent wardrobes, the same B-roll libraries. It's engineered to be incredibly sticky. They want you to feel like if you miss a piece of the explainer, you're missing a critical piece of the whole analytical puzzle.
This is honestly one of my favorite parts, the cumulative pricing map. They don't just throw the current model's cost at you, they plot it against everything they've covered so far. So by the end, you've been subtly guided through this massive landscape. You see it drop from $30 per million output tokens for GPT 5.5 all the way down to 60 cents for Mistral Small. They literally build a 50x cost range map right before your eyes.
Finally, let's hit Section 5, the commercial integration engine, turning views into ROI. This is the ultimate payoff.
Before you even click, the commercial engine is running at full speed. The metadata is locked down tight. The SEO pattern is rigid. Model name, explained, the key hook, and crucially, the year 2026, because we all know how fast AI ages. They use a multi-layered tag strategy mapping models directly to domains like finance. And the thumbnail, it flaunts all 8 model logos at once to scream massive scope and authority. The whole setup is a machine designed to swallow high-intent search traffic whole. And here is the actual conversion payout. No generic ads here. The blueprint dictates that each model's specific professional angle ties directly into one of the company's products. If they're covering GPT 5.5 and terminal automation, boom, it organically links to their agentic AI fundamental scores. Claude Opus 4.7 and financial analysis, that links straight to AI and finance. And it's all rigorously tracked via UTM links to measure the exact sales attribution.
The ultimate goal of this entire machine? Hitting very specific KPIs. They're targeting 5,000 views per segment, sure, but the real metric is an average view duration of over 7 minutes. That is a 70% retention rate. By treating their content as a strict professional utility, they are turning a wildly complex topic into an incredibly efficient, highly measurable conversion funnel.
So it really makes you wonder, doesn't it? Whether you're in AI, finance, software, or really any fast-moving technical field, the principles we just broke down are completely universal. We've seen exactly how a rigid, value-dense framework builds trust, engineers retention, and actually drives clear business outcomes. Could applying these exact mechanics transform how you explain complex topics to your audience? Stop chasing the algorithm and start building a utility. Definitely something to chew on for your next project.